Hey, today we're going to be learning 3 awesome campfire sing-along songs, 80s hits, Livin' on a Prayer, Beds Are Burning, and Take Me On, all using the simple syllable strumming method I like to teach, as well as quick switch finger-friendly chord shapes, and no bar chords, no synths, and no spandex. Unless you brought your own, I'm not going to judge you. So as you know, tons of songs use the 3 most popular chords on the guitar, G, C, and D, but the truth is, the best ones always use 4. Therefore, we're going to be adding E minor to the list today, one of the easiest chords you're ever going to learn on the guitar. Just 2 fingers, no stretch, and just the right amount of 80s drama to your 3-chord mix. Let's learn this chord. Take your first finger, put it over here on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Take your second finger and put it over here on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and strum all 6 strings. Now I know that some people play this chord with 2 and 3. You're going to see why, but we're going to use fingers 1 and 2. Alright, so the other 3 chords we're going to be using in the mix today are G, C, and D, the 3 most popular chords on the guitar. Let's take a look at them. As you know, the typical way of playing these chords are fingers 1, 2, and 3 for G, and fingers 1, 2, and 3 for C, and fingers 1, 2, and 3 for D. But the problem with that is there's a lot of movement, so what we're going to be using today is what I like to call quick switch chord shapes. Let's take a look at them. What we're going to be doing is anchoring our second finger down here on the 6th string, 3rd fret. We're also going to be using fingers 3 and 4. And that's actually a G5 chord. Leaving 3 and 4 down, we're going to take our second finger, put it over here on the 5th string, 3rd fret. That's a C add 9. Notice 3 and 4 don't move. And then for the D chord, we're just going to keep 3 and 4 down, and we're going to use this chord called the D suspended chord. So those 3 quick switch chord shapes, keep 3 and 4 the same when you switch between them. That's what makes it easy. That's what makes it quick. We're only going to be moving really just couple fingers to get to those chords, G, C, and D. But even with these chord shapes, G5, C add 9, and D and E minor, things can get really complicated when it comes to strumming these songs, especially when you're singing. It's a bit like, you know, rubbing your head in your belly at the same time, whatever that is, getting your fingers to... Anyways, it's really difficult to sing and play a complicated strumming pattern together, especially when you're playing for other people. So what we're going to be doing today is what I like to call syllable strumming. That just means that whatever the words are, the number of syllables in that word that you're singing, strum that many times. And for the longer held out notes, just add a few extra strums in there. Once you feel the groove, it'll be easy. Let's give it a shot. Alright, the first song we're going to be working on today is Livin' on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. We're kicking things off with 50% power and 50% hairspray. Remember, we're using the 4 chords, G5, C add 9, D suspended, and an E minor. We're going to be kicking this off with E minor after 4. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. But playing in the same key over and over again can wear your ears out, and this is called key fatigue. Therefore, let's change things up a bit and throw a capo on the 2nd fret. Same chord shapes, brand new vibe. 4, starting on E minor. Ready? 2, 3, 4. How can we dance when our earth is turning? Back to E minor. How do we sleep while our beds are burning? But every 80s campfire set list needs that one incredible song, that song that everybody forgot that they loved and they love to sing along with. Today we're going to be learning how to play Take On Me by the band Aha. With the capo still here at the 2nd fret, we're going to be playing those same 4 shapes, G5, C add 9, D suspended, and E minor. Alright, now don't forget, on this song we're going to be using the syllable strumming, but there's a lot of long held out notes, so I want you to feel free to add in any extra strums that you need to. Just kind of feel where the rhythm is, feel where the groove is. I'm just going to add simple quarter notes. Let's try this together after 4, starting in the G chord. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Take on me. Take me on, take on me, I'll be gone. I can't sing this part. Ooh, ooh. That one's hard to sing, but you know what? You're going to love playing this with everybody along the campfire. You're going to have some howlers, possibly some people that are singing the wrong words, but just go with it. So there you go, 3 incredible 80s anthems with just 4 chords, no stress, and no pattern memorization. Hey, I've got 2 other videos loaded with even more campfire songs using those quick switch chord shapes G, C, and D. I highly recommend binge watching them like a dad who just discovered every season of Knight Rider streaming for free on the internet. Until then, I'll see you in both of these videos up in the right and left hand corners with my Hoff hair and my Baywatch style. Take care and see you in the next lesson.